Welcome to Module 2, Theme 1, Engineering the Wisconsin Idea. I'm Professor Trina McMahon. I'm in the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, and I'm going to be going through this short video to introduce you to the module because we had to cancel class today. This theme is oriented around the concept of the Wisconsin Idea. This is a very interesting concept that is unique to Wisconsin, and it basically means that the boundaries of the campus are the boundaries of the state. That means that the university is here to serve the people of Wisconsin and to address their problems and their needs. The University of Wisconsin system has identified several initiatives that address the Wisconsin idea that the university can contribute to. These are building Wisconsin's economy, advancing healthcare and medicine, enhancing quality of life, and educating young and old. So much of what we do at UW is oriented towards these initiatives. Related to engineering, you can think about the different ways in which we can think globally but act locally in Wisconsin. And we can think about specific grand challenges such as energy, the environment, security, health, and transportation. So these are just some examples of how these specific challenges would apply in Wisconsin. So farming and food production is obviously a big deal in Wisconsin because we have a very strong agriculture sector. And this creates challenges related to managing our water resources and our land resources. We also have quite a few opportunities for renewable energy generation. This shows a geothermal system beneath a home. We also have many challenges related to climate change in Wisconsin and to land use change and density. But we also have a lot of really interesting innovation that's going on in Wisconsin. And this image shows the Wisconsin Institutes for Discovery, which is a green building located between Campus Drive and University Avenue. It's a great example of how engineers have brought home the idea of reducing our energy footprint in our own Wisconsin buildings. In this module, we'll learn about engineering the Wisconsin idea using several case studies. We'll be talking about monitoring and controlling water quality in Wisconsin lakes. We'll talk about brownfield remediation and a little bit about alternative energy sources in Wisconsin. As in Module 1, you'll be working on a team project to research a specific topic over the course of the module. At the end of the module, you'll present your research to the class in the form of a printed poster. This will occur during finals week, and I'll give you more information about that in a moment. You should review the handout that is posted on Learn at UW that contains a list of possible project topics. Those are also shown here. This is the first half. You can address issues related to the built environment or the natural environment, to transportation, or to aging infrastructure. Here's more possible project topics related to mining, energy, water, and health. Examples of these project topics would be something related to keeping our lakes clean. Lakes are very much a part of Wisconsin's identity and a part of our economy. There's a great deal of information both published in scientific literature and in newspapers about the grand challenges facing our lakes in Wisconsin. There's been quite a bit of news recently about mining in Wisconsin and both the political challenges and environmental implications of mining in Wisconsin. Some of the topics I just listed may seem kind of strange because you haven't heard about them or because they don't seem like engineering challenges. The first example would be West Nile virus, which is a disease carried by mosquitoes and which is increasing in incidence each summer in Wisconsin. Now, it might seem something that engineers are not particularly involved in because it's a public health concern, but it very much factors into what biomedical engineers would work on, to what civil and environmental engineers would work on related to managing water because of the breeding habitat for mosquitoes. It also relates just more broadly to climate change because many scientists believe that the range of the mosquitoes that carry West Nile virus is expanding due to climate change, which can be addressed by engineers at any scale. Over on the right, I'm showing a newspaper article about a brownfield remediation project that would be conducted by engineers as well. Here is just that list again of the possible project topics that you could choose. Again, this is posted online also at the Learn at UW site as a PDF. So you should download it and use it to think about which project topics you might want to select. One important note is the scale of this theme. Because we're talking about the Wisconsin idea, it's really important that your project be about an engineering solution that's specific to Wisconsin. So the problem you're trying to solve could be at a larger scale, for example, minimizing greenhouse gas emissions to slow climate change at a global scale, but the solution must be appropriate for Wisconsin, so you should be thinking specifically about which low carbon footprint energy sources are available in Wisconsin. Similarly, if you want to work on a topic about infrastructure, you're welcome to find out about the various kinds of bridges and roads and buildings that have been constructed all around the world, but when you propose the technical solution in your poster, you should be proposing something that is suitable for Wisconsin and specifically located somewhere in Wisconsin. Here's a bit more information about your project. Each team will give a poster presentation on Thursday, May 9th in the morning. This is during finals week. It's basically during the finals period. We will be presenting in the Engineering Center's building atrium, and all members of your team will be participating in the presentation, and each presentation will address a specific engineering grand challenge to society as it's related to this module's theme, so engineering the Wisconsin idea. On April 11th, we'll have a lecture in 1800 Engineering Hall that focuses on giving effective poster presentations where you'll learn more about the mechanics of how to do this. As at the end of Module 1, each individual team member will also turn in brief written reflections about the project experience. The components of the presentation are very similar to those that we went through for Module 1. You'll be talking about the motivation, the background and technical issues related to your project, and identifying which engineering disciplines play a role and how, as well as the non-technical issues and constraints. As in Module 1, you will have individualized assignments throughout the module to help you create these building blocks. Then you'll be meeting in your teams to decide which content you will actually be using in your poster. Just a brief reminder about grading. Recall that professionalism is at 10% of your grade. This relates to attendance, the completion of the quiz related to this video, and participation during class. The Module 1 project that you just completed was 25% of your grade, and the Module 2 project is also 25% of your grade, and this is a team-based grade. The individual assignments that you'll be doing in each module, including the 4 for Module 2, are worth 40% of your grade. Here's a reminder of the schedule for Module 2. Note that homework number 1 is assigned today. You should download this homework from the Learning UW site and come prepared to discuss it in class on Thursday, where we will decide on your project topics. I'll also assign teams on Thursday. We will be passing out homework number 2 on Thursday and starting a case study. We'll have another case study next Tuesday on April 9th, and then on Thursday the 11th we'll be meeting in 1800 Engineering Hall. Keep an eye on the upcoming classes and when we'll be meeting in 1800 Engineering Hall, and note that we have no class on Thursday, April 18th because of Engineering Expo. Also note how many class periods we have between now and when your poster is due. A few more details about homework number 1. I'll be collecting these on Thursday midway through class. You should download the homework from the Learning UW site and fill in Part 1 before you come to class on Thursday. Come ready to negotiate your project topic choices with your team. In class, we'll introduce everyone to each other, we'll separate into teams, and we'll negotiate your team's top 3 project topics. I'll then collect your homework and work with you to settle on final project topics before you leave class on Thursday. Now, please go into Learning UW and complete the quiz related to this video, and I'll see you in class on Thursday. Thanks for listening.